Sometimes you just feel so guilty. Well, good thing you're here with us this morning because we have guilt-free shopping. Because you know with TOMS, if you purchase shoes, then a child in need also gets shoes as well. So it's a great way to feel great and give something to yourself as well, all at the same time. I'm here with Bethany Joy Clark, the global ambassador for TOMS. And you know, she's been with TOMS since almost the beginning of time.
Just an early employee,
yeah.
But not since the very beginning, but I've been there a while.
Awesome.
Yeah. Feeling just blessed to be a part of the movement and a very small part of the TOMS tribe, which everybody is a part of. If you have TOMS or wear TOMS or support our movement, you're a part of the TOMS tribe. And we're so grateful. Every single purchase counts, and we couldn't do it without you.
I love how there's a very few, maybe there's a handful of American brands that have that tribe feel. You know, and it's that special club that you belong to. You see someone else in TOMS, you're like, oh, hey, you know, like, I got it too. Well, I took care of someone,
you share that
right?
same, you know, desire to do more with your purchase. And you buy a lot of things in your lifetime. You buy, you know, a lot of products. But the things you share in common with somebody else wearing TOMS is that you're buying products with purpose. You're buying products that give back and that do more than just fulfill a need. They actually help better the life of somebody else.
Absolutely. So our next item that we have here is the classic canvas printed slip-on. So it's that classic style that you know and love from TOMS, but in really fun, great prints that work all year round for you. So let me go through all these prints for you. You can see over on Angela, and she is wearing the navy blue geometric there. Really cute, an easy style to wear now, and then go right into fall with that because it is that little bit darker color there. Really cute with those little rolled up colored jeans. And then we are also offering that same print, but in a cayenne color. So you have like pinks and a little bit of purples put in there with that. And oh, you can see Heda just joined her, and she's wearing the blue wave. And that's a fun little style too, going back with all your denim, whether it's white or blue denim, your black denim. Really fun, just navy blue and white. And then that solid patch in the back of navy. And then let's go over all the other colors for you here. So now we have your black and white print. And this is a really fun, like tribal fun print, right?
Very TOMSy.
Right. And then next to it is the navy floral. Very fun, with little bits of orange. You have your pink. They're just calling it pink. It's like a pink floral, but they're just calling that pink. And it's more like, I don't know, like orchids on there.
Yeah, like
right?
bird of paradise.
Right.
Beautiful pink, pastel.
And then that geometric pink print that we were talking about, so you have it in the cayenne, and then you also have it in the navy. So really cute. The pink, or the cayenne has like color on color, and then that navy has a lot of white going back to it. So if you're someone that likes to pair back color with white, this is a great option for you. And then you have chambray, and chambray is such an important fabrication going forward, going into fall. So this is a fun way to adapt this into your shoes, and that fun print on there, a little bit of burgundy. And then you have your blue wave, which is navies and whites, and this actually backs with that solid navy piece at the back. So really fun, great prints here.
This is fall fashion that gives back.
Oh, I love that.
There's a lot of fall fashion happening at HSN, and this is fall fashion that gives back. This is worth your pennies.
Yeah, and this is a way that you can get back to school shoes for kids that are in need, right? You know, so many of our, you know, children, they have they're blessed, you know, that they get to go shopping, they get their new shoes, they get to get their new bags. And some of these other children across the world, they don't get that feeling. They don't get that excitement going to school on the first day, you know, with brand new shoes. So this is a way that you can give that to those children.
That's so true. Or maybe your children are grown and you missed that whole back to school, you know, season. But this is a great way to give a child a new pair of shoes as they go back to school.
Right.
And you're actually meeting the need of, often it's a government required, you know, situation to need a pair of shoes to go to school. And a lot of kids can't go to school unless they have a pair of shoes. And so actually a fun story that's in Blake's book, which starts Something That Matters. Blake's New York Times #1 bestseller from 2011. It's actually on hsn.com. We have a handful of books. I know they're going to sell out, but it's an amazing book. It tells the full story of TOMS. But inside that book, there's a great story that you just reminded me of. And he talks about being on a giving trip, one of his first giving trips, and a mother came running up to him, and she was frantic, crying, really, you know, just really, really upset, and speaking Spanish and trying to communicate. Well, Blake, you know, really didn't understand what she was saying, and so he asked his friend to translate what she's saying. Why is this woman so upset? She came running at Blake and was so upset, and the translator said she wants to tell you that thank you. She wants to say thank you because she has 3 kids, and up until now, her kids had to rotate when they went to school because they only had 1 pair of shoes to share with the whole family. And so those 3 children were sharing 1 pair of shoes. They were going, so they couldn't go to, they had to rotate days when they could go to school. And this mother was so overwhelmed with joy and gratitude that she could send all 3 of her kids to school every day. And that is such a simple thing with the power of your purchase today. Again, we're 10 years old now. We celebrated our 10-year anniversary here at HSN in May, on May 5th.
Yes.
And in the last 10 years have sold and given over 60 million pairs of shoes.
What a great cause. You know, what a great purpose. What a great mission for a company that, in the grand scheme of things, that is their that's your sole mission, right? It's not only to put a great product out there, but it's really to take care of those kids. It's really to do something good for the world. I don't know, it's just, it's so touching and heartwarming, and I think I need to go shopping. So, oh, and look here. So if you are looking for that book that Bethany was just talking about, Start Something That Matters, we only have a few left there, but you can check that out on hsn.com. So we have that there in those 4 flex pays for $13.75. You can learn the whole story about Blake and how